Okay, welcome aboard this 2002 WorldCat 26.6 SF, powered by twin 2002 Honda BF 225s. The port and starboard engine have 1983 and 1985 hours respectively. Both engines run flawlessly. The boat is equipped with a 240-gallon fuel cell. That's the largest ever fitted to this hull from the factory. The boat is also equipped with Furuno electronics, including a secondary plotter, transducer, and 12 kW open array radar, which will pick up bird packs with ease. This boat is also fitted with Blue Sea system switches on the switch panel. This boat is outfitted with non-automatic autopilot. It's a must-have for long trips. The Bluetooth stereo system in this boat is comprised of 4 6.5-inch Polk Audio marine speakers. In the aft is where you'll find one of the fish boxes and live well on this boat. All the hardware on this boat is stainless steel and fitted with gas shocks on every single hatch. The live well is very spacious and can hold lots of live bait for your fishing trips. Sitting right next to the live well is the fish box. This fish box is raised so you won't be on your hands and knees trying to get your catch from the boat to the cleaning table, an incredibly nice feature. This fish box is also incredibly spacious and ready to hold as many fish as you can fit. Also, in the aft, just below the fish box is where you can access your systems, batteries, water fuel separators, and live well pumps. Along with that, there are service hatches that give great access to everything on this boat. This boat is outfitted with 8 rod holders in the gunnel. 2 of those are set to be used for the outriggers. Under the gunnel, there's also room for another 6 rods, and in the floor there's room for another 8 to 10 rods depending on their size. It can also double as storage for other goods too. The rocket launcher can hold another 10 rods, so altogether, this boat can fit about 34 to 36 rods, plenty for any normal fishing trip. This boat is outfitted with almost brand new premium upholstery done by Agoletto Custom Upholstery. He does the upholstery work for Piranha and Velocity powerboats. Under the leaning post, there's a cooler that can be easily removed for easy icing. Under the upholstery, on the leaning post, there is storage to keep items like lures and other small dry goods. The console allows you to get a high vantage point to aid navigation and give you a high line of sight. It is truly an underrated feature. The console is very roomy, has a compass, and a lip to make sure your phone doesn't fly back at you while you're running. The T-top is made of all aluminum piping and is incredibly strong. Up front, there is another easily removable cooler, great to keep drinks and food separate. It also doubles as a very comfortable seat as well. Just a little forward of that, there is a huge lounger. 3 people can sit up here comfortably. It is just a great place to enjoy the ride this boat has to offer. Up on the bow, there is a Maxwell windlass and your LED nav lights. To accommodate for the 20-pound Delta anchor, there is a huge anchor well that will store anchor line and many other things such as life jackets. Up in the bow, you will also find the stainless steel grab rail, which makes walking around in big seas much easier. Also, underneath the lounger there is more storage. This also has a drain, so it could be used as a second fish box as well. On the port side, there's dry storage with an extension to accommodate pole spears up to 8 feet long. Inside the console, there's plenty of room for bags, tackle boxes, and safety gear. The wiring is all easily accessible, and there's plenty of room to work or store. The wiring is very clean and tidy, which maximizes storage, with a cubby to keep smaller items in the front portion. On the other side of the console, there is a tackle center that can accommodate tackle boxes full of gear, and right below that, there is a drawer to keep important documents like fishing licenses and vessel registrations. This is a second owner vessel, and the second owner has owned it since 110 hours. Before him, this boat was used as a dive boat in Louisiana. So it is outfitted with a 4-rung dive ladder and grab handles to aid getting in and out of the water, with plenty of space between the engines. In the splash well, there's very new hydraulic Sea-Star steering rams and a 2020 Sea-Star tilting helm on the console. Let's take a listen to how these engines idle.
What?
Now, this boat also has a fully custom and removable crow's nest. It's perfect for cobia fishing and it gives a phenomenal view. Up here we also have a bimini top to give the passenger some much needed shade when spending time up here. On top of the T-top, we have Taco Marine outriggers and bases, Furuno GPS antennas, the radar, and Shakespeare antennas that provide a long range for the two standard Horizon VHF radios on the console. To wrap things up, I want to show off what the switch panel controls. The stickers are temporary and we have premium labels coming in this week. To start off, we have the port and starboard bilges. Then we have raw water, which is absolutely perfect to keep the deck clean while out on the water, and a necessary feature if you fish. You can turn on and off the live well from this switch, and then right above that we have the spreader lights for the cockpit. They act like a small sun for the cockpit. The floor LEDs, which light up the boat beautifully in any color you want, is all controlled through Bluetooth on an app. The nav lights and courtesy lights are also available at a press of a button. The underwater lights are built into the plugs of the boat and glow a bright green when illuminated. This boat has been brought up to 2021 in a fantastic way. So to wrap things up, let's put the hammers down and see how she rides firsthand. If you fish and are interested in this boat, linked at the end of the video will be a playlist of all the times that I've been fishing on this boat, so you can see that this is a fish killing machine. There will also be links for the Facebook Marketplace ad, Boat Trader, and other places that we have listed this boat as well. So if you're interested, feel free to reach out, and we'd be more than happy to answer any questions that you may have about it.